Anong go?
Sige. So, what's the best career advice you could give to the younger generation?
I think at this time, when there's a lot of choices, especially when you are into, let's say, the BPO industry, one can say there's a lot of choices. It's so easy to decide, just let go and walk away. I think one thing that I've learned all throughout my BPO career was that if you have reason to go on and to remain with the company that you're employed, um, is that you have to stay committed, and somehow you have to endure. Although it is important for you also to know when to walk away, um, I think for most cases, the former should be followed. I can and Let me tell you how I started with the BPO industry. It was 2003. There was this. I started with I started with an outbound program with another company, but that was a total scam. And I decided to walk away because I myself realized that I probably was fooling around 4 to 5 people a day, and just you know my moral compass was just was not ready to take all of those. So I decided to move to Converses. And it started out as a really bad experience. Why do I say that? I felt, and I could be wrong, but I felt that I was being picked on by the transition. I think she was a team lead at that time. I think she was a transition DM at that time. Um, I would claim that I felt right that I was being picked on because with every monitored calls, mine would always be the crappiest calls that I made during the day, and it's always picked for it to be monitored, resulting into a very low score. And besides that, she would reprimand me in front of my A-Bay mates, which I find unusual. Um, and so, it was a series of those proceedings which happened like on almost every day. And I came to a point where I wanted to resign, knowing that there's a bunch of other call centers out there. Um, so I was ready to resign, and then I don't know. I just thought of something. I thought of Convergys was the best, or was a very well known BPO company at the time, and I realized that it wasn't easy getting there. But I was there, so why would I waste it just because somebody's picking on me? And so I stayed. Um, I made sure that they won't be able to pick any bad calls, and so I passed. I passed. And then I was in a team. My TM, or sorry, my TL loved me. And I love customer service. That's probably it. It's funny because in such a short span of time, I was able to get myself promoted um, higher than those that picked on me, and I think that was the achievement. Um, it is true that there's a lot of red tape going on with with companies, and sometimes if you would feel bad because you would you would have to come to terms with the thought that you might have been overlooked. But then you realize that there's just more things that these people will do, and it doesn't even matter if it's a lip service, but it gets the job done. But I am very happy where I am now. um, I think a lot of people would definitely kill for the position that I'm in. It gives me the financial freedom um, to actually, you know, live a life that I want. Um, and so that's probably one of the best things that I can advise young people. If I gave up during the time, it'll probably go into a vicious cycle that I just give up every time there are difficulties. And so
So what's the best advice? What's the one word? One liner.
that's it. Stay committed.
Okay.
Stay committed. Um, Build a career. Um, yeah,